paying these guys?
Straight cash, homie.
Beast mode.
You are really dumb. For real. Let's go.
Hello, this is Dick Coonsler bringing you the Fantasy Republic Fantasy Report, Episode 14. The bowl playoffs have begun. Yes, the regular season may have come and gone, but are you really ready to throw in the towel? Every team has a shot to win their very own Bowl Cup, and with it a coveted Pick 6 prize in next year's draft. But let's take a step back a bit, because this year is far from over. First off, we would like to recognize the 2011 MVFO of the year. That's the most valuable fantasy owner of the year. It was hard to pick just one of these owners for the award, but MC Thunder has instead decided to award the MVFO of the year to 2 owners. Now the first owner to be recognized this year goes to Zach Dawson and his Decepticon Menace. Zach had a dominant squad all year and had the best record in the league all the way up until the final week. Zach was also this year's scoring champion, scoring 1,429 points in only 12 weeks. Oh my! And that's not all. Zach is also the winner of the Pick 6 contest, providing tried and true fantasy analysis all year and keeping the professor busy counting all his fame bucks. Now Zach surely had a monster year, but he was not alone. The second MVFO is none other than the Chief himself. The Chief managed to go on a 4-game win streak to claim the best record in the league, and he was also able to pull off a league-leading 12 trades this year. Yes, that's right, 12 trades! Whew. Now we're still checking the record books on that one, but we think that makes him the most tradingest owner in Fantasy Republic history, and that includes any sport. So please help me in recognizing the 2011 Co-MVFO award winners. Peace through Tyranny's owner Zach, and hail to the Chiefs owner, the Chief. Yo-ho, Long Dan Silver here, and I have just returned from a voyage across the seas, traveling to the farthest reaches of the world. Now, along these voyages, I was amazed to discover how any news report could so easily change as it spreads across the world. For example, take what happened here at home in the NFL on Thanksgiving Day. Ndamukong Suh was ejected from the game against the Green Bay Packers and then suspended 2 more games. And what did he do to deserve this harsh punishment? Some say Suh was just helping himself up and accidentally tripped over the opposing player that happened to be on the floor. Take a look at the truth.
Yes, I did push his helmet multiple times because he's holding on to me and he's grabbing me. That's the reason why I'm on the top of him and I'm not at the quarterback, because I'm being held down by him, and so I'm pushing him off of me.
Afternoon. There he is at the bottom of that pile. A takedown there. Yeah.
Now, it is clear to this pirate that Suh was unjustly punished. As I sailed along my travels, I was still thinking about this travesty when I happened to be sailing near the shores of Mexico. I then happened to see this broadcast.
ممتازة ويحاول يمر. يا سلام يا سلام. هي خلاص خلصها. جول جول جول. الهدف رقم 41.
See, The Mexican broadcast may have thought the stomp was intentional, but at least they enjoyed it. Now, I continued my travels all the way near the waters of Japan. While I was looking for my fellow mate Denshiro Topsky, I saw this disturbing take on the Sue story. Take a look.
Detroit Lions Ndamukong Suh faces suspension for dirty play. Ndamukong Suh burst into the NFL last year as a first-round pick by the Detroit Lions. Suh is now known as the dirtiest player in the league, with a record of 9 personal fouls in his first 2 years. He has already been fined $42,500. This Thanksgiving, Suh was tossed out of the game for stomping on an opponent. Suh will likely be suspended for at least 2 games. He will lose $82,000 per game in lost salary.
Yo, never mind. In hindsight, I would love to watch NFL games if they all looked like that. That was crazy. You never know what treasures may await on the open seas. Yo! Alright, you lazy landlubbers, it's time to walk the plank. Long Dan Silver has some fantasy bowls to prepare for. Yo!